rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Little tune, flow sinister. I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Bucs and Saints expected to possibly be the two to slug it out for the NFC South title in 2022. The Saints have had the Bucs number pretty much since the arrival of Tom Brady, at least in the regular season. They're 4-0 against Tampa Bay the last 2 seasons in the regular season. But remember, when Tampa won the Super Bowl, they did defeat New Orleans en route to that title. Looking sideline, incomplete. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bucs 28-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Man open, it's Kupp, he's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point. And that's the score, 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. An inside give to Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
First throw here, hauled in by Kupp. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Saints are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league.
Touchdown, Saints! Tyrell Williams, 35 yards. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And he'll make the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL. Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Fourth down, here's Lawrence. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Chris Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to be on third down.
I guarantee they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On second and 12, Hurts. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. On the return is Williams. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. Come on.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it. That he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
23 yards, the final tally.
Good for the Saints.
Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lawrence. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could...
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cordero Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Get the extra point. And the fight is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add several more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Cordero Patterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-and-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they get 8 out of that completion. That'll leave it with 3rd and just a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ricky Seals-Jones, 39 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. And this will wind up as Saints 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving? This is caught by Williams. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. Flush to his right. Incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket. Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Lawrence now off the bootleg. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Gosh, you added up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here. It's almost as if they can't believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game. Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And avoids the contact by sliding. 10 more there and another first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took it downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. A quick pass to Kupp. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double and triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Bucsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this punt? Fantasy guys? Right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
Complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain of 21 yards.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine here. Offense on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have?
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.